James and Dave here with Making Money with AI. What if I told you you could turn one red paperclip into a house using the power of AI?
Well, I mean, I have heard of this story where a guy took a paperclip. He kind of challenged himself to trade from a paperclip to something, then something bigger, then something bigger. So tell us a little bit about this strategy, James.
Yeah, so the initial premise of this, if you look up one red paperclip, there's a person that's somewhat famous on the internet that did that. There was a guy out of Canada that he said, I wonder if I could take something, and it was just a red paperclip. He saw a red paperclip and it inspired him to say, well, would someone be willing to trade with me to give me something better? So he put this out on the internet and someone's like, yeah, I'll give you this nasty fish pen. And so he met this person. He used Craigslist or used another site like that, and he traded his red paperclip literally for this pen. And then he took this pen and he said, would someone be willing to trade this pen for something else? And someone gave him this like doorknob looking thing. Well, then he took this doorknob looking thing and he said, will anyone be willing to trade something with me? And someone's like, I need that exact doorknob thing to fix something. And he ended up getting like a generator for it.
Wow.
So he keeps getting more and more and more. All of a sudden, the generator turned into this. It turned into, I'm getting the steps wrong, but he turned into like a grill. And then the grill turned into this. Then it turned into like a motorized vehicle. It turned into a motorcycle, turned into a car, and then eventually it turned into a house just by continuing to trade up. Now, you might say, that's crazy, and that's kind of a one-off thing. It's not. I've gone down this rabbit hole before. I've seen people turn things like this into like a Porsche, okay? Because sometimes we've heard that term, one man's garbage is another person's treasure or whatever.
Yep.
You can trade things, people want it, and they say, well, okay, in this example, that pen means nothing to me, but something else is worth more. Like some people are willing to give you something that is worth more just because they've had their use of it, for example.
Right.
Like, for example, I've had grills and I'm like, I'll just give you this grill for free. It doesn't work anymore. Something's rusted out. Well, someone knows how to fix that, etc. There's all kinds of people out there that are willing to do this. But the point is, so what inspired this video for me today was I had a friend that is driving now a Corvette. And he said he literally traded up for this Corvette.
Huh.
He had a bunch of crap and he traded it for something like a crappy car. And then he traded that crappy car for a better car, traded that for a motorcycle, traded it for another car, sold that next car, and had enough money to buy this Corvette. But he started with maybe $1,000 worth of stuff up to like 20,000, whatever it was. He did that. Wow. So where we want to go with this is you can use the power of AI to do something like this. So there's all kinds of tools out there that'll scrape the internet. You can't be on sites like Craigslist or Facebook groups or eBay 24 hours a day, but there's tools out there, and there's one specific tool that I wanted to reference today. All right, so the website we're showing up here is called browse.ai, and we're in a specific section of this called pre-built robots. So the point is that there's tools out there that will scrape information. It could be scraping LinkedIn for certain names that you want to interact with. It could be scraping, if we scroll down, one of them would be eBay. And there's all kinds of other tools, or you could scrape Google, among other things. My point being is that you can use a tool like this, an AI tool like this, or the coming AI tools that come down the line, that you could say, let me know when a product comes out that's this price. And when it's under $10, I want that. You get it sent to you. You could even sell it again, potentially on eBay for higher if you get a deal. Or you get that physical item and you might do person-to-person sending it, or you mail it to them. My friend, he got a bunch of hockey cards and now he's on, and this guy's not a tech savvy guy. He got a bunch of hockey cards and he's talking to people and he's sending them the hockey cards. So the point is that because the world is so big and there's so many people buying things and selling things all the time, there's all kinds of deals out there. If you can use a tool like this, Browse AI or others, to get you the specific information that you want, that you know, okay, if I get this item for 20 bucks, I know I could sell it somewhere else for 50. The whole notion of arbitrage. You could buy something on eBay for 20 bucks and potentially sell it on Amazon for 50 because people are just buying it for more in that area. There's a whole plethora of things you can do. But the point is that I want to make here is that there's massive opportunity and it's fun that you can take something that you get for free. There's free sections out there and all kinds of these community groups out there that people will give away free stuff that has value. So you can start with zero money, get something for free, and start trading. Either you're meeting someone in person and you might not want to do that, or you're getting some items that you're getting from eBay that you're paying cheap, that you're then selling somewhere or to the world for more, because people just are willing to get more. Now, if you are using a tool that's going to show you when deals happen, something goes on sale at a local Walmart, and you say, man, it's on sale for whatever reason, I'm going to buy 50 of these, because you know in general those things are going to sell for a lot more. Then you now have 50 of these things. You sell it whenever you please. Buy low, sell high.
Yeah, well, this is totally my jam. I mean, I grew up selling on eBay, buying, selling, flipping stuff. I even have a whole course that I did on these different local shopping apps, Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, etc. And in that, I included a whole list of things that are usually undervalued that you can buy really cheap and then flip for a lot of money. I love the idea of browse.ai, where you can just have it notify you or fill out a spreadsheet with all the latest, hottest stuff. And so you could fine tune your search to exactly what you want and then be notified. I noticed one that was about Craigslist as well that we showed. And I used to have a strategy where it would notify me as soon as somebody on Craigslist said, I need a website. So as soon as they said, I need a website, I would get notified, email. I'd contact them immediately, say, hey, we can build a website for you. And we got clients that way. And so there's so much you can do when you have these monitoring tools, this browse.ai and other tools like it, that can alert you to opportunities, all kinds of opportunities. So this is great. I think this is awesome. And I think people will get a lot of value out of it.
Yeah. And it's not just, there's the physical side of it, physical items. There's the digital side. In that case, you're building websites off of a platform that is known more for kind of the physical items or finding someone. But you can also use tools potentially like this on a platform like browse.ai among the plethora of other AI tools that are coming out there where people want leads. So if you could find leads, true leads that would be valuable to someone, and the timing is there, you somehow know that someone just moved to a new area. Okay, someone just moved to a new area. Maybe they need these services. Maybe they need a self-storage place. Maybe they need a realtor. Maybe they need whatever it is. You can start to get leads in real time. Like you said, you were looking for when people needed a website. There's going to be tools out there that are going to let you know of someone or some situation or some product that's fitting the need that you want, that you don't have 24 hours a day to be scanning all these different places. AI is going to be able to do that for you. And then here it is, Dave, boom. Here's 5 specific situations that you asked for that you know that you can profit from. And either you buy it because you can buy it low, sell it high elsewhere. You now have a hot lead that you could sell to someone else that's willing to pay you $100 to get that lead immediately, among other things. So the point here is that there's so much goodness from this video. Buy low, sell high, use the power of AI because that's where everything's going. It's about speed now. You see, it's about using the power of AI to get you information at super speed. And if you have it in a nanosecond, you're going to be someone else that's watching Netflix that doesn't figure this thing out for a week. They're done. Because you're on it immediately. Or you have a tool that's going to connect with them immediately. Oh, hey, I want a website. AI sees it, automatically emails them. Yeah, we're here for you. Oh my gosh, that's fast. I've never seen customer service like that. Meanwhile, you don't even touch it.
Right. I love it. Yeah, especially if you think about this with the ChatGPT plugins, there's probably a way to coordinate browse.ai with Zapier, with a Google Sheet, with ChatGPT plugins. I know I just said a mouthful, but there's probably ways to do that to basically get the result that you just said, where it automates that whole process of finding that prospect, communicating with that prospect immediately, and getting them to the second or third stage rather than you having to do it, a human having to do it.
Imagine if you you're like, it takes me 100 phone calls to get someone that may be of interest. What if you had a tool like this that is contacting those hundreds or however many? It didn't take you losing your voice for 2 days to call those 100 people. It did it all through a robocall or whatever. Contact those 100 people, and you got that one person who was interested. So every day you're getting 1, 2, 3 people, and they're just coming to you. I'm interested. You don't care that it contacted 100 people. You care about those leads coming to you. So again, keep that in mind. And to your point, it's not about being complicated, and more of these things are going to be integrated together. But using a tool like this, browse.ai, along with a tool like Zapier, which is a platform that has all these different connections to all these different other programs, you can start building these pieces. So you say, find me the lead this way. Lead comes in, I want you to send this email and add it to this list. When they respond, push them to the chatbot. Ask the chatbot, ask them a question. If they say yes, let me know. And now it's like, this person's perfect. And everybody else you care about. So that's what this is. And so if you start putting your mind around that, you're like Superman.
I think we should build that and not put this video up. You and I should build that tool, because that's the answer to most businesses' prayers, right? What you just described. And by the way, it can be done right now. I think it can be done right now. We're not maybe like tech savvy enough to figure it out on our own, or maybe we are.
I am. I'm doing this after this video. Dave's not getting any of the money.
Because there's so many automations now, and it's just a matter of Lego putting them together, right? That's amazing.
Start building your business. Start using AI. Start watching our videos. Spread the word that we're bringing the heat, and we're making things happen. And we'll see you next time.